Quickly. Quickly, my child, quickly.
Bruh. Fine. Now let's try see what we can do here. Like my money pants.
I have a onesie. I got this.
That's cool.
I don't believe I've shown you.
I'm not wearing any money pants.
All right. You already went, sir?
No, I didn't. I was waiting for you.
Oh, okay.
I have only drawn a card. I will play Auntie's Hovel. Tapped. Now. Go.
Draw. Planes. I will attempt to cast Sigard's Aid. Or Sigarda's Aid. There we go.
Oh.
If you guys can see that bad boy.
James, do you have a response to that?
This deck does not have responses. I
You-
have not put counters in here yet.
Alright, well then, what say you?
I'm okay. I have no response.
Okay, then it's in play. I will pass turn with that move.
Okay. I will draw a card. We'll start by playing a mountain. Pass turn. Alright, currently updating my service.
I will play a land.
Okay. Audio.
I will end my turn.
I appear to not have a play here. Go ahead. That means is you, James.
Sorry, I forgot I was muted. Was testing something. Draw. Play swamp. Tap both for Blood Craze Neonate. Favorite card in the entire deck.
Let me see if I can
It
click
attacks.
on that. Oh, wow, I can see that. Okay. Wow. That's
It is
pretty
not
good.
currently able because it doesn't have
No,
haste.
I know.
Correct, but that's a pretty good card.
It is. I also don't remember ordering this variant of it, so I'm happy I got it.
Yeah, it's
Indeed.
pretty.
Pass turn.
Wow, good
My
on
turn.
you. Yeah,
All right.
that's pretty good.
Draw.
It's pretty good. Pretty good. What will I do with a creature such as that against me?
I am going to play the Gravern Cairns. I'm going to tap one red, one black, and one colorless for Xantcha the Sleeper Agent. As she enters the battlefield, an opponent of my choice gains control of her. I'm going to give her to Dave.
Oh,
You now have a 5/5 creature, Dave.
that people can activate her ability, and I just eat it.
It's true, but she's a 5/5, and you have to attack with her if able. And you cannot attack me or planeswalkers I control. So there's only one other person you can attack.
Okay.
I will end my turn.
Hey, stop with that. Stop. Stop, 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 stop. Stop with the fuzzy. I don't like that.
This is weird.
Stop.
Okay.
Well, then. You've already set me up for fail.
No, actually, I've set you up for kill because you swing at somebody like,
Right.
oh, I don't know, at somebody other than me.
Wait, does it say I have to attack?
4 times,
Yep.
5 times. You can kill them. You have to attack with her if you're able to.
I don't. All right, then I guess
And there's only one person you can attack.
I'll enter into combat and
Yep.
swing at James because I have no choice. That's 5 commander damage if you're going to do it.
Yep.
Okay.
5 commander damage from Xantcha.
Yep.
And her ability is not commander damage.
No, you're certain about that?
I am
100%.
certain.
Okay.
Commander damage only takes place.
It doesn't say
with
Xantcha deals
combat.
damage. It says Xantcha's controller loses 2 life.
Okay.
Yeah.
As part of the.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Got it. All right.
Yep.
Sure.
That's so weird.
Second main. Because I feel like there's going to be a crackback. Kimba, Car Regent.
Huh, okay. I don't know what it does, but I'll allow it.
Why is this fuzzy? Come on. Wake up.
Come on! Give me my mangas due!
Wake up. I don't like that. Look at it.
That was the sneeze.
That was.
I see.
I'm trying to figure out. This does not want to capture the audio currently,
Come on. Look at it.
which is screwing with me.
Contamination, huh? Is that what you're playing? Mono black.
I don't know why we're having
Ronald
this issue.
Weasley.
Stop it.
Maybe I refresh the browser. What does that do? Poof.
Be the
Wait.
game's host. Get out of here.
Wait. I think I know.
Nope.
I think I know
It
what to
didn't
do.
fix the fuzzy.
Looks fine to me.
Get out of here.
Excuse me, why can I not delete you?
What are you doing?
Audio input. Desktop audio. It's supposed to be you audio output. Why do you not want to?
I don't understand why it looks garbage on my screen. Anyways, I'm passing turn. Go ahead.
I think I know what sleeves I want to get for my Chaos deck, my
Untap.
Xantcha deck.
Draw.
I think I want to get sleeves with the rabbit from Donnie Darko on it. I think that'd be
Play.
freaking awesome.
Oh, I forgot to use his effect. Damn it. Tap 3. 1 swamp, 2 colorless for Barony Vampire. I will use Markov's effect.
Okay.
There's my dice. Barony Vampire is just a 3/2. Nick, I'm going to swing at you for 2.
Okay. Ow.
And I will pass turn.
Why did I
Hey, I like that guy.
mean to do that?
Mountain.
James, you still take 5. Remember?
I've already taken my 5.
I will tap
Wow.
1, 2,
How are
3,
you
4.
logged into the thing?
Oh, forgot to do it on there. Sorry.
Oh yeah, I forgot to do it on there too. Huh.
And don't
we can do
forget the Xantcha damage.
Correct.
And you'll have to deal with that
I'm
every
making a
time.
play. I'm making a play.
Okay.
Okay.
1 black, 3 colorless for Siphon Mind. Each other player discards a card from his or her hand. I then draw a card for each card discarded this way.
Okay.
Discarding my Chaos Warp.
Oh,
Everyone
chaos.
discards 1 card.
Except for me. And because there were 2 of you discarding a card, I get to draw 2 cards.
Oh.
It's actually a disgusting card. A really good source of draw power.
I will discard a swamp. Don't want to.
I will draw 1, 2 cards. Aha! Okay. 6, 7, 2. Okay. I have to discard one, so I will discard Final Death. By Final Death, I mean not final. I will discard this one instead. The Goblin Game.
Okay.
That's actually a fun card. Do you know what it does, Dave?
No, let me see. Is that the one where we hide things?
Yes, it's where you hide things.
It won't let me see it. It's the one where you hide things. I remember that.
Yeah, yeah, that's all it is. It is now your turn, Dave. Bloop.
Untap, upkeep, and then draw. Lamp return.
Okay.
James,
Yes.
I will have to attack you again with Xantcha.
Xantcha.
Okay.
I mean, I don't have a choice. That's what's going to end up
No, I
happening.
know.
My
I know.
question is, if I were to attack you with Kimba as well,
No, I would not let it go through.
would you block the Kimba?
You either block the Kimba or you block the Xantcha.
I could block both.
Do you want to?
No. Why? What do you get out of it?
Well, I get to draw cards.
No.
He wants to keep Xantcha, so he doesn't want to kill me yet.
So,
No.
I won't attack you with Kimba if it means you won't block her.
No, I will not block Kimba.
You're
I
just,
do not need you. Listen. What is Kimba?
can't you see?
I'll. Give me.
Might be a little fuzzy.
It is fuzzy, which I don't understand. I don't understand why this is doing this.
Kimba is white, correct?
It's actually upsetting me greatly, the fact that this is doing this garbage.
Is Markov the one that pulls creatures away?
No.
That's in that deck, though, right? You take control of target creature by tapping 5 vampires.
Yeah, that is in this deck.
Yeah.
That is most definitely in this deck.
Good. I just want to make sure so that I know what to get rid of as soon as it hits the field.
Okay, hold on. I am not pulling up any card that, wait. There we go, Kimba. Graveyard, keep it a 2/2 away onto the battlefield for each equipment attached to Kimba.
Oh.
No, that will kill everything I have. I am not. No.
No to what?
No,
To
I am
Kimba.
not blocking Kimba.
No, you will not block Kimba.
Correct. I will not block Kimba.
You'll leave Kimba alone?
I will leave Kimba alone.
Okay.
Now 1 second while I check something. I'm going to mute my mic.
He wants to kill your creatures to gain some form of ability. Let me read this Kimba. Let me see if it pulls it up on mine. Pulled it up on his. Why wouldn't it pull it up on mine?
I don't know what's going
Come
on,
on.
but it's being really fuzzy. I think
Come
what I
on,
need to do
Kimba.
is invest in an actual camera.
Possibly. Can you see mine okay?
Yeah, I do. I see yours just fine.
Okay.
So
Okay, this is nonsense.
There we go. I figured everything out.
Anyways, fine. This is what I'm going to do then. Going to enter into combat.
Okay.
I will swing Xantcha at James because I have no choice.
Kimba Ka Regent?
And
No.
yes, Kimba Ka
I'm a-
Regent will be attacking Nick.
I'm gonna block it with a 1/1.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. That's
So that
no,
takes
that's
care.
not the right spell.
That takes care of
That
that. And then, do you have a response to the attack, Nick?
The beginning of your upkeep. Create a 2/2 white cat creature token for each equipment attached to Kimba Ka Regent.
He has something else on the field, don't you? That makes you freaking. Okay.
I don't know if you
And
can
what
see
does that
that
thing do?
because my
What does it
camera's
do?
being really stupid.
Hang on. Hold still. Hold still. Brah.
Found it. Guard's aid. You may cast as though they had flash.
I don't like this at all. Like,
It says it's an island, a basic land.
Sigarda's aid. You
Also
may cast,
says it's Rod of Ruin.
you may
Also
cast
says
aura
it's sink.
and equipment spells as though they had flash. Whenever an equipment enters the battlefield under your control, you may attach it to target creature you control. So what would make you draw cards? Like, why would
That-
you want...
Can
that
you
is-
read the red one off to me, please? Oh no, you got rid of
That's in
that.
the
Yeah.
graveyard.
Yeah.
Anyways, that
But
wasn't
why
part of
did-
the deal. I just asked you a question.
Okay, but why would you want me to block her?
Anyways, do you have a response to this?
No, I'm gonna take damage.
Okay, I'm going to flash in infiltration lens,
Okay.
and it will equip to Kimba Ka Regent.
Okay. How much damage am I taking now?
2 still.
Just 2. Okay, but I take 2 commander damage too.
It's not a
No.
commander.
I thought Kimba was your commander.
No.
No,
Oh.
it's not.
It's a legendary creature,
It is definitely.
but it
not.
doesn't have red. It's true.
Does not. It's not my commander.
Oh, that's why. Okay,
Second
that
main.
makes sense.
There are too many fuzzy things, so I can't read it.
Ashnod's
Whenever a
Altar.
equipped creature becomes blocked by a creature, you may draw 2 cards.
Okay, that's fine.
So that explains it.
Also casting Ashnod's Altar. And pass turn with that.
The swamp.
Your turn, James.
Right of undoing. Okay. Untap.
What's up? You want to sit here?
I know you want to kill me, but somebody's killing you faster. So.
I don't like this
yes, you're
this
right.
camera
I
thing,
need
so I
to-
may have to
Oh,
end
no,
up
I blocked
actually investing in an actual camera because this is being
Would
stupid.
be a good idea.
What's that, buddy?
Are you playing for 5 cards?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm playing with cards, and then
Hey,
I'm gonna
I
see
can
about
do
making
that.
you a deck.
Tap
Would you like
mountain.
that?
Yay!
1 swamp, 3
Yeah.
colorless
Would you
for
like
Mark of
me
the
to do that?
Vampire.
Yeah.
Chant creature. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2 and has lifelink.
Okay.
Yep.
That is going to go onto my blood crazed neonate.
Okay, the big boy.
It unfortunately is not a vampire spell,
Make me again.
which will hurt me next turn.
Dex.
What?
I will swing at Nick.
For
Right?
3?
Nick has no blockers. Okay.
Actually,
For 3?
yeah.
Or nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
And I will gain 5 life. And you go up.
What's up, buddy?
Another one.
Done?
Yep.
Butcher. Draw.
He has a 3 dragon.
Where do you see it?
No, look.
Now we're
Dragon.
talking.
Yeah, a real one.
Now we're
Your
talking.
dragon
Let's
is
play a swamp.
real.
Okay.
Nick, your dragon is good. And Dave, your
Is it?
dragon is good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Brash Taunter. Brah.
Okay.
Do you know what that does, Dave?
Nope.
Nick.
See if you can see it.
Hey,
It's right.
it took you long.
Oh, wait. It was there a second ago. Come on.
Sacrifice one of your creatures had 2 colors matching mana pool. This effect is played as an interrupt. You may not sacrifice a creature that is already on its way to the graveyard. Okay.
What are you talking about?
Oh, there it is.
His artifact.
Oh,
Or-
okay.
No,
yeah.
that's a crazy.
Oh,
Do you know what
okay.
this guy does?
Yep, I see.
Dave, that is a crazy card.
Yeah.
You see that guy?
I do. I see him.
What's his friend? And I was like,
Keep swinging, James.
I mean, it would only ever really be able to deal an amount of 1 damage.
"Yes, Nick and James and you. Is that
When
No,
I
it
dealt
depends on
damage,
how much damage is dealt to the creature,
Yeah.
which could be whatever.
just because I take 1 damage doesn't mean that's
No.
all the damage I take.
Yeah, no.
Oh, that's...
If you smack me with a 20-20, you take
Stupid.
20 damage.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I need to Oh.
I love this guy.
I know what I need to take now to block Xantcha.
What's up?
my card card?
What?
I just want you to be aware
Where's your
of
cards?
what I currently have in my hand.
I don't know. Where'd you put them?
Okay.
Don't know.
Exile target creature.
Is that an
So,
instant?
yes it is.
Wait, what'd you play?
That's stupid. Okay.
I have Final Death in my hand. It's exile target creature, and it's an instant. So, as soon as I see that you have enough creatures on the field to do such a thing, I will make sure that I have enough mana at all times to get rid of it.
Okay. Okay. Fair
Also,
enough.
I can forcefully fight another target creature.
Yeah.
So I can forcefully take damage.
Yeah.
This guy is actually really awesome.
I'm trying to
He's
think
one of my
of-
favorite cards in
That's
this
4.
deck.
No, that's 3, 4, 5. I
I
need to hit you one more time, Nick.
That
That's
is
all
Me?
I need to
slight
do. You
Okay,
directly.
yeah, man, that's fine. Hit me as many times as you want.
Or
That
do
is-
this. The issue is David's attacking me first.
I end my turn. Your turn, Dave.
Wait, this might turn out good for me.
Yeah.
Standby phase. I'm gonna get a.
Crew 2 creature.
Because I need to get rid of your Xantcha.
There's a kitty.
You do? I'm not even the one hurting you the most. Me? This is my Joker deck. Me? I was over here. How did
Nick.
you leave him?
Nick,
Your people? Yes,
Nick,
yes.
if I attack
yes.
you with Kimba, will you block with your brash taunter?
I will absolutely block with my brash taunter. Fantastic. As long as you promise to attack him with Xantcha.
But you...
I can't attack him with Xantcha.
Yes, you can
No,
attack
you
him with
have to
Xantcha.
attack
You
him with
have to
Xantcha.
attack him with Xantcha. I mean, when I say him, I mean James.
I mean, yeah, I have no choice but to attack James with Xantcha.
No
My
choice.
question
Just be prepared
is, if I
when you
attack
attack
you
me,
with Kimba,
I will block. I
Will-
will block.
If I attack you with Kimba, will you block with your brash taunter?
I will, absolutely.
Okay, that's all I want.
And then you can draw cards. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I want.
Now let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Will that in any way, shape, or form hurt or get rid of my brash taunter?
No, me attacking you and you blocking with your indestructible.
Will the resulting effects get rid of my brash taunter?
No, I could get rid of your brash taunter now if you want me to.
I don't want
Yes,
you to do that.
please do. Actually,
The whole point of this is him just sitting there.
I will not do it if you block my Kimba with your brash taunter.
I will block your Kimba with my Brash Taunter as many times as you need me to,
Okay.
if it means Brash Taunter is left on the field.
Okay. Then
Deal?
Yeah, that's a deal.
All right, there you go.
I'm down.
On my side of the field.
Yep.
By the way.
That's fine. I'm not doing anything else.
With his abilities and all that.
So number
Basically, he is unfazed in his abilities
one, I'm going to move into
and his
combat.
position on the field. Yes.
Xantcha will forcefully attack James.
I will take it.
Kemba will attack Nick.
I will block with Brash Taunter.
Before I say I will take it,
Okay.
after those two, do you have any blockers?
I have a
After those
2/2
two-
cat.
I have some water
A
in
2/2
it,
cat.
James.
Okay.
I mean, does that change your... I have a 2/2 cat. Does that change your move?
No, I'll take it.
Okay.
James is
so,
not liking
So
the
James,
field.
are you blocking the 5, or are you taking...
Nope, I'm taking it.
You're taking 5 commander?
5. And Dave, I will block.
Okay.
You will take whatever damage I would have taken.
You're going to target me for the damage. Then I'll take 2.
Oh, you're right. It is target
No,
opponent.
you better target him.
You get to target. You can target whatever opponent you want.
Oh!
So I'll take 2.
Is that a bonus? Can I do that, Dave? Do you have an issue
With what?
with me dealing the damage to you?
No.
Okay, then I'll just deal the damage
Yes,
to you.
do it.
I'll bounce it back and forth. How about that? We'll make it.
Trigger.
I mean, he
Well-
was the one who took damage just now. Maybe if you attack me, he'll take the next damage. I don't know.
Number
Or you'll take
1,
the-
before I
don't know.
trigger, James, you take 5 regular and 5 commander.
Already done.
I mean, not on the thing.
I gained 5
You're
life.
20.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
If you're 20, you're going to game.
Then I will draw 2 cards from the trigger.
You're 20, I 6. Then 20.
Does that buffing guy have lifelink?
Buffing guy.
The one that James is currently gaining a damage on.
James, did you put the lifelink on your guy?
I put it on this guy right here.
The big guy?
I cannot
Yeah.
see that. You're gonna have to tell me.
'Kay.
Is it Makarov or is it the other guy?
I'm going to play a land per turn.
Okay.
And
In order for you to benefit
I will wait
From-
on that.
your
Want a
lifelink,
fast turn?
Can't play
you're gonna have to attack Dave.
I will wait on that.
He's 26.
I'm going to go ahead and
Dave,
attempt to cast Tajic, Blade of the Legion.
Oh, Tajic.
I don't have a response.
I'll allow it.
Nick is out of mana.
Doesn't mean I can't do some trickery.
I'm going to imagine you can't.
I will also... Oh my god. Come on. Yeah, I'm going to buy an actual camera, is what one of my moves will be.
Is that part of your turn, buying a new camera?
Yes.
I
Yes,
will pass turn with this move.
Okay.
Okay.
On top. Your clothes are in the dryer. Well,
In order to benefit from your big boy gaining life, you can't attack me.
no, I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
Play a swamp. 1 white. 3
Yeah.
colorless.
And Dave.
Sanguine Glorifier. Vampire enters the field. When Sanguine Glorifier enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on another target vampire control. That's her.
I like it.
She is now. a, let me think, 4, 7, 6
With lifelink.
with lifelink.
Anything else?
That is going to kill Xantcha.
If Xantcha blocks.
No, when I'm done. My turn is done.
Oh, okay. I see what
Yeah.
you're saying.
I'm going to kill Xantcha.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Your clothes are in the dryer?
I'm gonna kill that Xantcha.
Don't worry. I'll save Xantcha's life.
You better not.
Xantcha has indestructible.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give Xantcha indestructible.
You better not. Actually, you can't.
Yes, I can.
That is not a 0-drop card. And David placed before you. I'm killing Xantcha first.
James, I got
Awesome.
No. You ended your turn. It's my turn.
Shit.
Untap. Untap. Untap.
You better
Untap.
not give Xantcha indestructible. Actually, do it. I don't care.
I don't know if Nick gave you one. There you go.
I did.
Oh, no, you're not.
I gave him a card. Oh, one of those? Oh,
Mhm.
yeah, no. Do you have another one?
No, but I don't want it.
Oh,
No,
okay.
you keep her.
No,
No, keep her.
no,
No,
no.
no.
I've got a better card that's promo. You keep that one.
Fine.
Does it told James. Love you.
Funny enough, his cleric was
Okay, land per turn. Bloop.
a tribal I was going to see about playing. That gives me a good commander for them.
I guess I won't do that.
Thank you.
One, two, three, four, five. Remove your big boy from play.
Stitch.
Thanks, Ellen. I didn't give her the thing. I told you I wouldn't.
Her and the attachment?
Yeah,
just her?
the aura also goes away. The aura just gets destroyed. It's not removed.
It's not removed. Yeah, it's just destroyed.
Thank you.
I will end my turn.
During your end phase,
Yes, sir.
I'm going to flash in Basilisk Collar
Okay.
and equip it to Kimba.
Why not Brash Taunter? Why not Zoidberg?
Basilisk Collar gives equipped creature Death Touch and Lifelink.
Okay.
You should put that. No,
Nope,
you should not.
I'm
Never
not
mind.
going to. Thank you for.
I should put that on Xantcha.
I realize why that would be a horrible idea.
Nope, I will not be doing that. But thank you for asking.
You should put that on Brash Taunter.
No.
All right.
It's okay, because Death Touch won't hurt Brash Taunter, but I don't think he's going to be
Untap.
swinging at you with that.
Upkeep. Trigger. Kimba generates 2 more kitty cats.
Mimic. Yeah, alright.
2 more.
I'm going to draw.
They're multiplying. This is doing pretty good for a $25 or less step.
This is not. This is
I'm going to... Question for you again, Nick.
That now.
I will block it if you need me to.
If I attack you with Kimba, will you block with the Brash Taunter?
The deal stands.
Okay. All right, very good.
The same deal. As
Okay.
long as Brash Taunter stays alive on my side with all of his abilities and facilities.
I'm
I'm
going
gonna block Xantcha before anything happens.
I'm gonna
I'm blocking Xantcha.
to enter into combat.
Forcefully swing with Xantcha.
James. I'm going to
Mhm.
attack... Let's see, where are you guys at? 35.
Black Xantcha already destroyed the creature.
James, I'm
Oh,
going to
what's next?
attack you with Xantcha, one kitty cat, and my Tajic. And then, Nick, I'm going to attack you with Kimba.
Declare your blockers, James.
Just so you know, Tajic's ability triggers and he gets +5/+5. So Tajic is swinging at you with 7.
The fuck? Well, I will take the 9.
Wait, what are you taking?
9 because I'm blocking Xantcha.
So you're going to take 9, 7 of it as commander, and then you're going to
Yep.
block the Xantcha.
Yep.
The Xantcha.
And then, Nick, you've got a Kimba coming at you.
Kimba's coming at me. Well, I'm gonna block with the brash taunter.
Yeah.
That
And-
damage better go to that asshole.
But Dave took damage last time. Didn't I say I was supposed to bounce it back and forth?
I just took 7 damage for no reason.
Dave, do you have an issue if I send the damage your way?
No, I'm healing for 2 for my lifelink. I don't care what you do.
Okay. Well, then I'll send the damage your way so nothing happens.
So I heal for 2 and take 2.
Yep.
And I draw 2.
What?
You want to take on James? I'll just take you to dinner.
Okay. I'm going to go to my second main. I'm going to play a lamp return.
Okay.
Do not plan anything for Thursday. At least not with Angelica or myself involved. Because I'm going to see about doing a birthday present for her.
Where you go?
Possibly the casino.
I'm going to cast Open the Armory,
No,
if that's okay with
I
you
hardly
guys.
ever go to the casino.
I have no
Wait, your third
response.
time this month.
You have no response?
Like, to do anything.
I'm going to attempt to cast Open the Armory, if that's okay. Come on.
Go ahead.
You know, stay the night at the casino.
Well, I was talking to Nick as well.
Maybe, but I don't know yet. I have something else in mind.
Oh my god.
What's going on?
I'm trying to
going on?
cast a card, but you can't see what it is
Okay.
because this freaking.
Okay, you're casting a card. What are you casting?
Open the Armory.
Okay, what does it do?
It's a sorcery. Search your library for an aura or equipment card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle your library.
I'll allow it. I have 1 mana, but I'll allow it.
Revealing, if you can see it, Helm of the Host. Helm of the Host will be going into my hand. If you guys can see that.
I know.
If that is okay. Do you know what Helm of the Host does?
I believe you're going to tell us.
Well, I mean,
Green bluff.
you could just, it's right.
As far as I know.
Are you looking at Helm of the
At
Host?
the beginning of your combat, on your turn, create a token that's a I know exactly what this card is and what it's for. Okay.
Are you finished with your turn?
Hold on. I shall also overextend.
Oh.
I'm going to cast Kranko Mob Boss.
Ah, Kranko!
If you can see Kranko.
Yep, I know what he does.
Cranko, the mob boss.
Is that the one that
Yes, that is.
doubles, or is that the one that the other one? No, that is
That's the
Cranko. That's the double. Tap and double.
Pass turn with that move.
Now it is your turn.
Untap. Draw. And David, you have a frickin'... You have a blocker, correct?
I have
It
3.
doesn't matter at the moment.
I have 2. I have 2 cats and a Cranko.
I need a land. The issue is I do not have any. So here's what I'm doing. 1, 2,
Two
3, 4, 5,
kitty
6,
cats and a
7,
Cranko. That's my blockers.
9. I don't want to do this, but I have to. 1 white, 3 colorless, Paladin of the Bloodstained. When it enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 vampire with lifelink. I cast a vampire spell, so I'll create another 1/1. And one of these has lifelink. Pass turn.
Brr, brr, brr. Okay. And Hydra. Ah, yes. It's time for some fun.
Did you make that? It's a bad guy? Oh no.
I'll tap 1 red, 2 red, and 3 colorless for Rite of the Raging Storm.
Right of the
Are you
Raging
aware-
Storm, if it'll let me
Are you-
click on that.
Are you aware
Oh,
of its
there it is.
properties?
Let's see. Create or creatures named Lightning
Oh, my
Rager.
God.
Can't attack you or planeswalker you control at the beginning of each player's upkeep. That player puts a 5/1 red elemental creature token named Lightning Rager. On the battlefield, it has trample, haste, and at the beginning of the end step, sacrifice this creature. Oh, that's good. I like this.
I do too.
This is only going to help me.
James, you get 1 too.
And it has to attack.
And it will no, it doesn't have to.
Nope, you don't have to attack with it if you don't want
It
to.
just has trample and haste, that's all.
Yeah.
Trample, haste. It's a 5/1.
And sack at the end. It's a 5/1. It's a big boy.
Sack at the end. Yep.
I will end my turn. Dave,
During your
proceed.
end step, I'm going to sacrifice both of my kitty cats to my Ashnod altar to generate 4 colorless mana.
Okay.
I'm going to flash in Helm of the Host, equip it to Tajic, Blade of the Legion.
Oh, that's a big boy.
I'm going to go to my untap. Upkeep, generate 2 kitty cats. Generate a Rager.
Rager.
I'm going to draw a card. What's up?
You sacrifice it at the beginning of the end step. Just be aware of that.
Yes.
If that has any merit to your deck, just be aware of it.
Nope, I am aware. Does the deal still stand if I attack you that you'll still block with the one guy? If I attack you with Kimba?
Absolutely.
Then we will proceed in this manner, right? We're gonna do.
I need more land.
I don't want to have that guy die. That's valuable. I think. Well, not really. I mean, it is and it isn't. I think that I will. Number one, we're going to enter into combat. Number two, because I'm entering into combat, Helm of the Host triggers.
Okay.
I'm creating a second Tajic that is not legendary.
Okay.
Okay. How do I want to do this? I shall swing with two Tajics, the kitty cat, and the Rager at James, and Kimba at Nick.
Two Tajics.
Two Tajics.
I was thinking about that too. Yeah.
Two Tajics. Kimba at two Tajics. Each of them are at
7.
7.
One is not your commander, though.
They're both my commander. It is a copy of Tajic. The only difference is it's not legendary.
Are you sure?
Yep. I already did the. You can look it up if you want to.
No, I'm not gonna deal with K.
Already did
That's,
some looking
That's
up.
14 commander
Already did
damage,
some
and
looking
you
up
will
at the
lose.
Zulu's Board Game Cafe.
You will lose immediately if you let both those Tajics go through.
I'm letting both those Tajics go through.
Okay, James is dead.
Okay.
James is dead.
And I do block with Brash Taunter. Brah!
All right. I heal for 2 and take 2, and I draw 2.
That was what I needed.
If I draw the one card, James, I can win next turn. Not this coming turn, but next turn.
Okay.
I shall. Land per turn.
Yep.
What's up, buddy?
I want you to know you're banned from playing this deck if we only have 3 people.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I'm not the one winning.
I know, but you're banned from playing that deck.
Me?
Then it singles out someone, regardless.
I was over here.
Nope, you're banned
Who
from
did
playing
you
that deck.
leave it with? Your people?
You're banned from playing that deck.
Assuming they are your people and not Maroni's.
You know why? Because that singles someone out.
Hey, this is my Joker. This is my Heath Ledger Joker deck. That's what this is.
You can play it if we have 4 people. That I don't care about.
So I can't play COVID and I can't play Xantcha.
I never said you can't play COVID. You're the one that said you don't want to play COVID.
COVID's dumb.
Again, I never said you can't play
I'm gonna
Kraken.
sacrifice the Rager to Ashnod's altar since it's
Very good.
gonna
Very
die
good.
anyways for 2 colorless mana.
Very good.
Did I put the other one? There it is.
And I'm gonna go ahead and sacrifice Xantcha to Ashnod's altar for another 2 colorless mana.
Okay.
So that's 4 colorless mana.
Yep.
Let's see here. 4 colorless mana. Tap a plains to cast Oakcatcher the True with 3 of the colorless, so I still got 1 floating. Hold on, bud. Can't draw anymore. So
I want to pull off this combo at least once in my life.
good. I got that. That's good. I'm gonna tap 3. No, what did I do? I tapped 2 and the colorless to generate a Sword of Vengeance,
Mm-hmm.
which I will use to equip to Kimba.
Kimba. Everything the light touches is dead, Kimba.
I will also
Remember who you were.
tap 3 red to cast Krenko, Tin Street Kinpin.
Mm-hmm. The other one.
I
That's the double.
will also tap Krenko Mob Boss to put X 1/1 red goblin creature tokens on the battlefield, X number of goblins I control. So this will drop 2 goblins over here.
2 goblins.
And I will pass turn with that move.
Yeah. Draw. That's not what I needed. I will play a mountain. And while I wait for the thing to approach, I will tap 2 basic lands, 2 reds, and 3 colorless for Kazul, Tyrant of the Cliffs.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, I know. I did not want James to take this card,
Oh, that's gross.
because if he took this card, it would have been game over.
That is saving you.
Yeah, I know.
That's pretty.
I need
that's
him.
pretty gross.
I know. I need him there while I wait for 1 card. I will end my turn.
Okay.
I have 2 mana.
Untap.
You get a Lightning Rager.
I do.
Very important.
I know. Untap. Upkeep. I get 3 kitty cats, a lightning
Please
rager.
don't destroy and or take my Tyrant of the Cliffs.
I get to draw a card.
I kind of need him to
Oh
just
my gosh,
there.
this is so stupid. All right.
I need him to sit there for a minute.
I'm gonna, but I gotta do this so you don't win.
But I want to keep playing this because it's fun.
number one, I'm sacrificing your Rager to the Ashnod's
That's fine.
altar. Generate 2 colorless mana. Tap a plains to cast Oblivion Ring.
What does it do?
When Oblivion Ring enters battlefield, exile another target non-land permanent. When Oblivion Ring leaves the battlefield, return the exiled card to the battlefield under its owner's control. I'm gonna target the evil guy you have over there.
You Brash Taunter?
Yeah, he'll be he will be exiled until Oblivion Ring leaves battlefield.
Do you want to exile my Brash Taunter?
No, the other one,
Why?
because Brash Taunter can block as many one persons that he'd like, and I'll be fine.
But Consul can block everything.
Yeah, I know that guy needs to go. That guy's awful.
What I need.
I need that guy exiled. It's a temporary exile.
I need it back.
Uh,
It's only temporary until you kill me.
I'm going to sacrifice. So I'm going to tap Cranko Mob Boss.
To give you 4 more.
1, 2, 3, 4 more. So now I have 8. So
8 goblins.
I'm going to sacrifice one of the goblins to cast Master Work of Ingenuity.
Yep.
And it's going to equip to Tajic, Blade of the Legion, number 1. Number 2, it enters the battlefield as a copy of any equipment on the battlefield, so I have it enter as a copy of Helm of the Host.
Which means now you have 3.
I have 2 copies of Helm of the Host with 2 current Tajics.
Yeah.
I'm going to enter into combat. Double Helm of the Host will trigger, so now I have 4 Tajics.
That's game.
Yeah, I'll be swinging at you with the board.
No, they don't have haste.
The Tajics do. Helm of the Host grants them all haste.
Oh, well, okay, then that's game.
I
would have been alive if you had left this guy here.
The only thing on here that doesn't have haste are the 3 cats here and the 4 goblins that I just got.
You should have left him there. I would have been safe.
I know. That's gross.
Oh, look what I would have just drawn.
Oh, what was it?
Can't you tell from that big black circle?
Damnation.
Yeah.
If it says destroy, my Tajics would still be here. They're indestructible.
I would have had Havoc. Alright, so can I show you the combo, Dave?
That's fine.
Oh, hey, look, Stuffy Doll. Another one. Stuffy Doll enters the battlefield. Stuffy Doll is indestructible. Whenever Stuffy Doll is dealt damage, it deals that much damage to the chosen player. Okay, so the combo, I had 2 of them in my hand right off the bat.
Okay.
The 3rd card... Although I suppose you and I would have been locked in a never-ending battle of this isn't never gonna happen, now that I think about it. This guy right here.
If it has anything to do with Xantcha,
yeah, you would have just sacrificed
I would
her.
sacrifice Xantcha to my Ashnod's altar. And
But here's the thing. I would have brought her back to you.
I would have done it again.
Like, immediately. I know, that I would have done it again.
Would have just kept doing it.
So here's the combo. Are you ready?
Nope.
Here's the combo.
Yep.
Kirkish Onak Ancient. He's a 4/3, 2 red, 2 colorless, legendary creature. Whenever you activate an ability of an artifact, if it isn't a mana ability, you may pay 1 red. If you do copy that ability, you may choose new targets for the copy.
Yes.
So basically, I copy an artifact and then do it again.
Yes. If it's not mana.
There's Gilded Lotus. Add 3 mana of any one color to your mana pool. Voltaic Key, untap target artifact. Do you see what it does?
Where's Voltaic Key? Where you untap
So
the Gilded
you
Lotus.
tap Gilded Lotus for 3, let's say, red mana. You tap Voltaic Key to untap Gilded Lotus.
Yeah.
You have 3 floating mana and a Gilded Lotus out.
Yeah.
You use one of those 3 floating. Now you have 2 floating to pay to untap Voltaic Key. Now you have 2 floating mana. Then you do it again. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 30 bajillion. And because I've got 30 bajillion red floating right now, I make another 30 bajillion black and white and blue and just keep replenishing my red till I have infinite of every mana.
Yes.
And so then I just keep giving you Xantcha and you keep sacrificing her until we both have infinite mana.
Yes.
And the game never ends.
I would have infinite colorless mana.
And I would have infinite everything mana. The board wipe combo requires me to have one more card.
Why would you keep
Because
board
of-
wiping Xantcha though? Because you already have infinite mana, so you don't care.
Carrion Feeder is one of them, but Carrion Feeder doesn't require me to tap it. Carrion Feeder cannot block. Sacrifice a creature, put a 1/1 counter on Carrion Feeder. This is the board wipe. Like, I kill everybody immediately. As soon as I have these 4 cards out, unless you have something to stop them, that's game over.
I had Disenchant in my hand.
What would you have disenchanted?
I mean, it depends. If somehow you dropped all of those down all at once,
This is like the end-all be-all combo of this deck.
No, I know.
almost never will get it.
so
It's not meant to get this combo out ever. It's just, it's a niche
No,
just
I-
thrown in there because it's funny.
the only other so I had 2 cards I only had 1 card in hand after I spent everything, and that was Disenchant. It's an instant, and it says I can destroy target enchantment or artifact.
Ah, see, there you go.
So, depending on how you were playing, if it looked like you're doing shenanigans like that, I would have killed either
why I had-
your
That's why I
Voltaic
didn't play
Key
Voltaic
or
Key at the
your
beginning.
Gilded
Voltaic Key only
Lotus.
costs plus.
I probably would have just killed your Gilded Lotus right away.
I know, and I had a feeling. That's why I was waiting for the rest of the combo.
Because
Because I had a
Gilded
feeling if
Lotus
James was
is
going
pretty
to play
good.
something. It is. No, it is. I was waiting for James to play something that you'd been like, I don't like that. I'm going to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Hoping that you would realize
I-
what I would do.
Yeah, I was trying to see what was going on here.
So David,
So the reason why I have Carrion Feeder is because Xantcha will come back to me after I kill somebody. And then I use Carrion Feeder to sacrifice her. And then unlimited mana to give her to somebody else.
Oh,
That
this
person's
is the sack
Comes back
outlet.
to me, and then sack her out. And then just keep rotating and I just kill everybody on the table. Because it doesn't require me to tap it. I just say that I'm sacrificing the creature at instant speed. This is like the
Not if I sacrifice her first.
no, she only gets sacrificed when she hits my side. So basically, I give her to James.
No, she hits your side first. That's how
Yeah,
it
she
works.
hits my side first. So
Okay,
I give her to James. I kill James. She comes to me. I sacrifice her. I give her to you. And then the process starts again. At this point, I have drawn every card in my deck, and I could play instants, whatever. So I could possibly, do whatever. Also, before you sacrifice her, I can
Xantcha's-
actually activate her abilities, at least one.
Yeah,
No, so I would actually beat you out in that.
Xantcha. Well, I would just trigger the same thing.
Why kill yourself to draw a card?
You would you would do it, and I would do it because my Ashdod Altar doesn't cost anything to trigger. It's 0, just like, except for Xantcha's. It's the same thing as Xantcha's ability.
So we just keep going back and forth, like gaining mana and forcefully dealing damage. So you would never take any damage, but then you would never gain any mana. Because if I activate her effect in response, you don't get the mana yet.
Where is
Because
that?
it's still on the stack, right?
That is definitely not.
You don't take life and I don't draw cards off of mine because then you're on the stack. But then I use my stack and you don't get any mana.
Still recording.
I actually think